What's up, everyone? This is Christian G from StrengthAddicts.com here at the Hilton with the contest prep guru extraordinaire Trey Hodge and the 212 legend Charles the Tank Dixon. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, man. Hungry.
Always hungry, always hungry. So you took 7th. You, the biggest we've ever seen you. Everybody was commenting at the meet and greet at the show. I saw you on stage. You look great. As I told you, I didn't shout support for you because, you know, I am Christian Duke, so you gotta, I want to make sure I'm helping you, you know. So I was with you in spirit. Talk to us about the show, you know, any thoughts in the aftermath, and what do you have planned for the rest of 2017?
Actually, in my opinion, it was a great show. I mean, of course, everybody know the lineup was stacked. I mean, you had pretty much everybody from Olympia.
Right.
Top 5, top 6 from Olympia. The new Ahmad, which is new. It was a stacked lineup, man. That's one of the lineups that you just happy to make top 10. So
absolutely,
with that lineup, you know, it can go either way from 1 to 10. Could have been flip flop. So, I mean, I'm happy actually to be honest about it, because this is probably the best I ever looked.
Yep.
Considering the simple fact as we always trying to calm down and wait all the time to try to, because we always say, well, the lighter we are, the better conditioning we are, the better we look. But for this point at this show, man, the bigger the better this time. So it was like our biggest I've ever been, the leanest I've ever been, and the tightest I've ever been.
Yep.
So I mean, even though the places might not be to my liking, I'm very happy about how I look. So it just kind of give me a lot of motivation for the future, especially the next show. So it's kind of like now, man, for some reason, I'm usually like achy and tired. And I was telling Coach, man, I said, man, I really just want to get back at it Monday, since I'm feeling pretty good. Usually I'll be ready, you know, take a week or two off, eat a little Bojangles and stuff. But actually, man, I'm actually excited. I'm really, really excited about getting back at it Monday. And, you know, not really like back at it hard and heavy like I was, but getting back to the training, the cardio. Actually, I'm looking forward to some liquid egg whites. And, man, I'm just kind of excited about the next show. Just kind of bring, if this is my best package I can bring in this show, I want to make the next show even better. So
yeah, and
so even though I didn't place this high, I'm really excited about what I'm gonna bring, you know, up in Toronto.
And without, you know, giving up too much information, it does sound like you have a show planned for the future, so the fans at home can get excited about that. But we're not gonna say exactly when or where yet, I don't think.
You just gave it up.
I didn't say it. Y'all missed it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then in terms of the rest of the year, with Performance Labs and Trey by your side as always, what do you guys? How do you see bodybuilding right now? I mean, both of you. I mean, you know, the person that won the show, I'm not familiar with, so I'm not going to pretend like I am. But from what I understand, took runner-up at the Olympia. David Henry looked really good. I know a lot of people at the Expo maybe thought he might have gotten it. Guy did real well. And Charles, you did real well too. I mean, 7th again, you know, 6 and 7 can always, you know, be flipped, and it is a very subjective sport. We all know the lingo, but again, everybody said you looked your biggest and you didn't sacrifice your conditioning in the process, so that's a win-win.
Right.
What do you guys think of the actual placings of the 212, let's say the top 3 or top 4 to include Guy?
I think they were pretty accurate as far as with, you know, with everything, and even you know, we were talking about prejudging, you know, how the points were rolling. We were kind of hanging there with Guy a little bit in the 4th and the 5th mark. So so even for us, you know, we were hanging with that top group, and you know, all of them did, you know, look phenomenal. Even Dave was surprisingly, because he was just so much bigger this show, and actually, you know, you could have went either way with him or Ahmad. So I mean, it was a tough lineup. Jose, you know, still brought, you know, what he usually can bring is the conditioning and the you know, the mass and everything to stage. So it was a good lineup, and I think you know, like we talked the first round, you know, it was close, and you know, we were in that top mix, and of course, you know how this one goes. They have 3 rounds opposing. So you know, one thing that we already talked about, and we want to really focus a lot on posing to the next show. And you know, honestly, we used to drill, you know, poses to where we're hitting 16, 20-second poses holds And even last night finals, they were actually holding poses on stage for sometimes 10 seconds.
That's got to be grueling, yeah.
It is tough. And he tell you, sometimes he can do better doing an hour on a stair mill versus doing like 2-3 pose rounds. So, that's one thing I feel like is going to be a big focus for this next one, because, when prejudging points are the way they are, it shows that, hey, he's in the top 5 group.
Right.
And of course, when the other rounds come, that shows that something with the posing might have helped us out more if we actually, were able to practice a little bit more going into it. And I think sometimes we all get lopsided, and we're focused on training so much that realizing sometimes if we don't display the physique to its full potential, then of course it's going to get missed. But yeah, we're still pleased with what we brought. And like I said, he's definitely in a few pictures we have seen already. There's no doubt that he was definitely the biggest he's ever been, and surprisingly being that weight, because we've been actually going lower at most shows, the last few shows actually, and this one being probably the heaviest we've ever had to come in, and not expecting, but yet at the same time still pleased with what it looked like. So, but like I said, we're moving on to bigger and better things again, and like I said, he's already qualified for Olympia, so we don't have the pressure of having to requalify, but we still want to come in and still keep improving. And with Performance Labs always supporting whatever we do, it's been a big help for the last few years, making it a lot easier. So, but yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time. We're all very excited about what the future may hold. Everybody super excited with you.
Oh yeah.
I think it's great for the competitors watching that even at this elite level, you're still worrying about things like posing and improvements and just giving the best possible Charles Dixon that you can.
Because it's probably
the
first show. Like I was telling him, it's probably the first show. The only posing I did was picture posing. It's I'm so used to him grinding posing. Like I said, this show, man, oh man, if I were doing cardio, I would sleep.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for taking the time. For Trey Hodge, Charles Dixon, I'm Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.
Yeah.